So my name is Kylee Rieger, and I study English, Language, and Literature here at Rockingham Community College. So my first semester here, I was busy with my classes, but I still wanted something more social to do and something I could kind of share my interests with others. So I talked to the director of student life, and she was like, yeah, you could definitely start a book club. It was so encouraging, like the environment just really opened up a whole world of things for me. And then once I was founding book club and becoming president of book club, I was just like pulled into becoming secretary of SGA, or Student Government Association, and now I'm the vice president of SGA. And just being kind of a part of campus and like knowing everything that's going on is really fun. And it also led me to take on becoming the president of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and that has been really rewarding. I think it's might be the most rewarding thing I've done here, just because last semester we did the Angel Tree Project and we supported 15 children completely, so that was really amazing. It was really a great thing that I could do for the community, because I feel like, I don't know, this county and this school has done so much for me. It's the least I can do to give back a little bit. So my favorite classes are all my literature classes and my Spanish classes. I don't know if I could pick one professor. I think Ivy Rutledge and Stacy Tatum have really been, I guess they've really just helped me get through like a lot of my classes, and Miss Rutledge really gave me the confidence I needed to like have in my writing. And Stacy Tatum is just a blast in class all the time, so much fun. Yeah, she just brings that kind of like exuberance, and you can really tell she loves her job, and it's a great time. But my favorite classes would definitely be all my literature classes, just looking at it through different lenses and writing my thinking pieces, and Mr. Parrish's class, all the fun stuff like that. I started my freshman year of high school online, and I really didn't thrive in online school just because I didn't have that connection and that kind of teacher influence. I think I emailed my teachers like once, but here I have the opportunity to really get to know my professors and get to know their interests and whatnot, see how they apply to me as well. The way that I kind of maintain my grades, I think I have like the work ethic from dance. I just pulled that over to school because I needed to put my focus into everything at once. That's sort of like my personality. So when I started, I wasn't taking literature classes because obviously you have to do the prerequisites, but when I would study, I would just like sit down, and I'm a very like kinesthetic learner, so I need to have something like tangible for me to hold, or I need to write down like my notes. So I think when I was studying for my psychology class, I would just take my note cards and I would just write them down over and over again until it was like burned into my memory. But things like that. And then I think when I study for like my literature classes, obviously it's like reading and highlighting and just kind of writing in the margins and fun stuff like that. But yeah. I was born in Florida, and then I lived there for the first 13 years of my life. We moved to North Carolina when I was 14, and then I moved to New York City by myself when I was 15. Then I danced there in the pre-professional ballet trainee program at Joffrey Ballet School in Manhattan for 2 years, and then COVID happened. I got sent home and danced on Zoom for a year, and then I was like, well, maybe I should test the waters in a different area. It was really my mom who pushed me to do something, because she was like, maybe you should just look somewhere else. And without her support, because she's the one who showed me Rockingham Community College, because at first I was like, I'll just go to a different community college, closer to me. But she was like, I think you should go here. It just looks like a place you would enjoy. And she was right. So always listen to your mom. So I started out as a dancer. The whole first 17 years of my life was completely dedicated to dance. And then after COVID happened and I got sent home from New York where I was dancing, I kind of just returned back to some old hobbies, and reading was one of them. And I found that I could really apply a lot of the things that I learned in dance to reading. So it was like I could immerse myself into a character's life and kind of break the boundaries of my space, which I wasn't able to do during COVID. So that was a lot of fun. So I started taking classes here, and I couldn't be happier. When I was really little, I think I was in second grade, and I actually started reading the little abridged classics for school. And I remember like there was a little reading competition, and I was like, I gotta read all the classics as fast as I can. So that really instilled a love of reading in me from a young age, and I just continued it on. I mean, I would just say one thing about Rockingham Community College is the opportunities that are offered here. I mean, I've done more than I ever would have imagined. I think I wrote in my essay that I won the first semester I was here, I was like, I couldn't imagine the impact this school would have had on my life. And it still remains true to this day, because I would have never even thought to apply to Smith College. That was like a pipe dream for me. But now it's like here, and it's like real. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I've been offered internships, and I have a position as a writing tutor and a tech intern with the TSS department. So it's a place full of opportunity. You just have to really reach out and be open to it all. I mean, definitely the energy here, like on Rockingham Community College's campus, is kind of unmatched, I would say. Especially just like with the, I think the support and just the enthusiasm all of my professors have had, and have all the support that they've shown me and the guidance. I mean, I recently just had a professor look over some of my college application essays, and I got back some of the greatest feedback ever. So definitely gonna send those in now, but yeah. Well, I'm graduating in May, so I mean, I haven't gotten any of my letters back because it's still a little too early, but I'm anxiously awaiting them. But my number one choice is definitely Smith College. It's a women's college up in Massachusetts, and I think it's a very similar vibe to Rockingham Community College too. It's small, and then I don't know, they just have my favorite thing about this, they have the largest archives of the study of women and gender in the US, and then the second largest in the world. And that's kind of a theory that I like to look at literature through, the feminist theory. So I thought that would be interesting. And then they have the open curriculum. So you're actually required to take courses outside of your major. And that's something I'm really interested in, just because I think it's so important to get things from different subject areas, like little topics from subject areas that I can apply to literature, so that I can just kind of never stop learning almost. But yeah. 5 or 10 years, I hope to have my PhD in English literature, and I hope to be a published researcher and professor of English literature. I don't know, when I first came here, I wasn't expecting to want to be a professor, because I didn't think I had like the teaching kind of personality. But after being around so many great professors, they kind of inspired me to kind of go down that route. And I think becoming a writing tutor really helped me with that as well, because I had like a eureka moment with a student almost, where I just switched the format of her paper. I just moved like a paragraph in a different position. She was like, that just looks so much better. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I helped you. I'm so glad. So like just sharing knowledge and like being a leader like just really speaks to me, and I think the research aspect is something that really gets me as well. So that's where I hope to be. I mean, my advice would be just honestly, like Nike, just do it. Because I was really hesitant just because of the stigma with community college, and I felt like I just I don't know. I felt like I didn't really believe in myself that much because I had always figured like I would be a better dancer. I was better with the physical things, but I never imagined myself even trying to pursue a career in academia at all. And now, I mean, just having that relationship with professors really helped me kind of gain confidence in my own intelligence and show me that I could have leadership roles inside the classroom and outside of the classroom as well. And that really helped me. So if you're looking or thinking of going to RCC, just do it.